Well, hello, Tiger fans. We here down in Florida, down a little south of Bama. We here at the Washington National Stadium, and we watching some Tigers baseball. And I gotta tell you, I'm not happy with what I'm seeing here. I mean, I saw a Double D down there, and I said, "What's the deal with this trade?" And he gave me this look like I was crazy, and I don't know what he was thinking. But I just watched Miguel take some batting practice, and I gotta tell you, I'm smelling another Brandon Inch here. I saw Dave, and I said, look, here's the deal. You got some of these guys over the top, like Maglio and Carlos Gwilyn, and I said, look, you got to trade them to a team like Washington where we can get some good prospects. I mean, I was watching Nuke Logan take some batting practice, and I said, Dave, why did you trade this guy in the first place? You're looking towards the future with you guys like Nook, and now you're getting Maglio, and I don't know what you're thinking. But we got Nuke over there. We just saw Pittsburgh yesterday. They had some good prospects, and I don't know why we're trying to get these big time players when we got all kinds of prospects lined up. Look at what the Lions are doing. They're stocking up on draft picks, and that works for them, doesn't it? I mean, not right now. Sure, maybe they win 5 games, but they're building towards the future. And I just wish Dave Dombrowski would look at what Matt Millen's doing with that franchise and take note and go in the direction that the Lions are going in, because that's the way of the future.
Everybody, smoke is not permitted in the seating hall. There are designated smoke zones located in the exterior concourse behind section 101. So if you will smoke, please remember to use the designated area.
Kind of missed you guys.
The exterior concourse behind section.
Well, hello there again, Tiger fans. I know a lot of y'all don't think that I speak for the majority of Tiger fans, but I'm going to show you that I'm not crazy, because I'm walking around this here stadium, and I'm going to try to find some other fans that are rational like me. Like I found one. Here's one. Here's a nice fan I was talking to about the trade. Now, what's your name, sir?
My name is Nick.
Nick, that's a lovely name. Where'd you get that name?
Well, my name was really Jay, but I changed it after the pride of the Tides, Nick Saban.
Oh, he's a great man there. Great man.
He is a great man.
Yep, great Bama man.
And anybody from East Lansing that disparages that man, well, they'll have their comeuppance.
That's right. I'm a Bama man myself. I'm actually a son of Bama. I'm a Bama son. That's what they call me. But I still root for Detroit teams because I got ties. But anyway,
John Kitna is a great man.
John Kitna is a great man.
Mike Furry's a great receiver.
They're great Christian men and great football players, most important.
Amen. Praise to Jesus.
But speaking of which, let's get back to baseball. Now, I've seen this Tiger team has great potential, but they've been doing a lot of things that I don't necessarily agree with. Now, what do you think about the way the Tigers look?
I've been disappointed with Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel. His name is Miguel, by the way.
Okay. Miguel, pardon me.
Okay.
I get a little confused with these foreign names.
Down south, a few out of them foreigners, so.
But Miguel, he was taking batting practice for about 25 minutes today. How is he going to last a 162-game season?
I don't know. The fella he's got some weight problems, I think.
Well, right now, he looks like he's slimmed down. He looks like he could play tailback for USC right now, or maybe even Bama.
Well, no man named Miguel is going to play tailback for Bama, I can tell you that.
That's true.
But from watching him, it looks like a fat Brandon Inge is what I see.
Well, I know yesterday I was at, what's that city over there? Lakeland?
Lakeland.
And in Lakeland, over in Lakeland, Brandon Inge he was 1 for 2 yesterday.
He was 1 for 2.
1 for 2.
Knocked in a few runs.
And he plays a great third bag.
He was snagging some line drives down the line.
He was flashing the leather, like we used to say.
Like we used to say, yep, in the Sandlot.
But I don't know, I was looking at what they got going today, and I see a lot of Tigers on this roster. Robert Fick and
yeah, on the Snap team in the National League.
And Dimitri Young, and I saw Dave Dombrowski before.
Yep.
And after we blew the game yesterday with Todd Jones, I was trying to say, we need to put more runs up if that's going to be our bullpen.
Todd Jones is an embarrassment to the Confederation.
My thought was that, I'm looking at the roster, I see Robert Fick. That boy can swing the stick.
He can swing the lumber.
And I saw Nick Logan and Dimitri Young. And
ball hitter.
Even they've been playing this guy Nick Johnson at first base.
Nick Johnson, just a ball player.
All of these guys, when they were in the American League, were backups.
Backups. Okay.
They couldn't even. Nick Logan couldn't crack the roster on the team that lost 119 games.
That's right. Now where are you going with this?
He's starting.
That's right. He's starting
in the National League.
The backups in the American League are starting in the National League.
Think about that.
What have I been telling you?
So we're going to pick a starter, a.k.a. an American League backup, and give him all this money at third base when we got Brandon Inge who can start start in the American League.
This is what I'm talking about. We're finally hearing some sense around here.
But you know what? Yesterday, I was looking at the pitching for the Tigers. Yep. That pitching staff needs a lot of work.
They need a lot of work. Dontrell Willis needs some work. Justin Verlander needs some work. I saw Aquilino Lopez. Aquafina Lopez was pitching yesterday. That's what I call him because I don't know his name.
I have trouble with that.
I give him about a C-.
C-.
He's a right-hander. Throws pretty hard. C-. That's what I give him.
I was watching Todd Jones right there. He's got 2 pitches. Fastball, curveball.
Yep.
But he hits the strike zone.
He does hit the strike zone.
A-. But what they really, I was getting on this because I was looking at it. They really need a couple extra starting pitchers.
They need at least 7 starting pitchers.
Andrew Miller would be perfect.
Andrew Miller, that's what I've been telling you. You must read www.detroittigers.name. That's a real website, folks. I run it.
You don't run it.
I write for it. I'm a writer.
But here's the thing. Yesterday they put up 6-7 runs, and it went into overtime.
Sudden death overtime.
Sudden death. Would you need that if you had to start pitching?
If you had an Andrew Miller.
Obviously they can score the runs. They can't keep the other team from scoring.
That's right.
But hey, I'm just a paying customer.
He's just a working man, just a working son.
I pay for a lot of $5 hot and ready pizzas, and I expect to get a better product.
Yep. I'm a little disappointed with the way Ilitch runs his team because he knows how to run a pizza company. You think you know how to run a baseball company?
I don't know about that. You ever eat Papa John's lately?
I have not eaten Papa John's, but I know good baseball when I see it, and this, folks, is not good baseball.
Well, I gotta get going.
That's right.
But nice to meet you, sir.
Nice talking to you, sir. Nice to meet
Bye, America.
Nice to meet a Tiger fan with some smarts. Stay tuned for my next post about Jesus. Adios, fans.
Things have come to you. I wish I had your happiness. You had to do, I could do, I